Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Daily Mail. Eric Trump tells Daily Mail what really happened. In FBI raid, President's son said 30 agents refused to hand over search warrant, kicked lawyer off property, went through clothes, and how Mar-a-Lago staff refused to turn off security cameras. Eric Trump recounted the Monday raid of his father's Mar-a-Lago residence in an exclusive interview with Daily Mail. He said they had kicked Donald Trump's lawyer, Christina Bobb, off the property and made her wait at the end of the driveway. He also said agents refused to hand over a copy of the search warrant during the operation. So that actually is a big problem because you had people saying, well, how come Trump hasn't shown the world the search warrant? Well, they didn't hand him the copy. Eventually, I'm sure they did, but not then and there. The former president said, contrary to the FBI's direction, they refused to turn off security cameras at the Palm Beach estate. So, in addition to Donald Trump worrying and it's understandable why he would, that they might plant or add some kind of evidence. You had Kevin Kleinsmith and the Durham Probe Special Counsel plead guilty to falsifying and altering it in an email and sending that email to a judge in order to continue investigation of Carter Page. So if they don't have anything on Trump, when they say, oh, well, there's a search warrant, look, I mean, it's very difficult for the government to prove probable cause. And if a judge looks at all the evidence and okays a search warrant, he had 500 search warrants okayed. 500. And there was information altered, evidence altered to deceive FISA judges. So this is not like Democrats know exactly how to utilize bureaucracy, government bureaucracy, against their direct political rivals. They did so with Trump. The Mueller probe, he had to endure 500 search warrants based in part on a Steele dossier that Clinton purchased. So none of the accusations leveled against Trump were rooted in reality or fact. It was all, well, we think he might have done something, so let's keep investigating. When Democrats investigate with Trump, what they're actually doing is a public relations exercise. They don't really have a crime. When there's an actual investigation against Democrats, they do have a crime, but you have people like James Comey or federal officials now investigating Hunter who know there's a crime, but in Hunter's case, he'll probably plead guilty, but that really won't matter because there will be endless investigations in the House of Representatives, House Intel, House Judiciary, House Oversight. So you're going to have Trump Republicans take over the House, which is, I think, one of the reasons the Bureau went after Mar-a-Lago. They needed some kind of public relations victory. And like when you're happy, when your administration is happy that inflation is no longer at 9.1%, but maybe 8.5%, you're in bad shape. Okay? When you've redefined success as inflation not at 9%, but approaching 9%, it's a big problem now. You have nothing to really, run on in terms of accomplishments. So everything's relative. And they're trying desperately to knock Trump out of 2024. They can't. They don't have a crime. That's the problem. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to have a live stream tonight. There's a chance I might later this evening. I don't think so. But I will have a live stream later in the evening, tomorrow evening. And if you want to support my work, my Patreon is below, ladies and gentlemen. Also, there's a super thanks if you want to give a super thanks below next to the like and the share button if you enjoy this segment. And if you want to read my writing in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, other publications, go to hagoodman.com. But they don't do this against Hunter, and Hunter has he's obviously broken the law in his emails. Okay, there's 150 suspicious financial transactions deemed suspicious by the financial institutions and banks. And you have voicemails, videos, emails, pictures, all showing that Hunter broke the law. You have emails asking him for how he can provide influence on a company's behalf. And then Joe meeting with people at the West Wing, lying about that to the American public. And so Joe Biden lied, and suddenly the Washington Post doesn't care. There's no running tally. When they go after Trump, they're like, "Oh, he lies so much. He lies so much." Um, he lied about crowd size. Okay, Joe Biden lied about meeting his son's business associates in the West Wing as he was vice president, while they're asking him for favors on behalf of their companies. Some of their companies actually also, some of these companies serve as foreign intelligence fronts for other countries. So they serve, as just a phony or fake business on behalf of a foreign intelligence service. And so Hunter's a walking national security risk. You have to read his emails to understand why. And at the New York Post, Daily Mail, they've published the emails that have already been revealed. They show clear pay-to-play quid pro quo schemes where people are giving hundreds of millions of dollars into his businesses for access to Joe and the United States government while Joe was vice president. This is obvious law breaking, criminal behavior. Then, of course, you have Hillary, and I want a Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump 2024 for a number of reasons. But you have Hillary with top secret intel on private servers, and they say, oh, they're going after classified documents. Like, they are grasping at straws here. Trump had the ability to declassify or classify anything. You see, the problem is they don't treat him like a president. They not from day one. They never treated him like a president because he didn't worship or revere state power. He doesn't care. He realizes how corrupt it is, so he doesn't care. You like Trump is the least corrupt president we've had in a long time. They can't find anything on the man. The fact that nobody really knows what the FBI did in Mar-a-Lago proves he's far less corrupt than Hunter or Joe or Hillary or most Democrats. Okay, you would know if they went after the Clintons and they did the same thing to the homes of the Clintons. You would know it's because of top secret intel on private servers or because of very shady deals with the foundation. You would know. We don't know. We have no clue with Trump. We don't even know. Like, they keep saying there's an investigation in Georgia, in New York. He pleaded the fifth. It's like, they can't find, like, it is not difficult. If somebody is an actual criminal and they've committed major crimes, it's not difficult to find the evidence needed to imprison the person if they're such a rampant criminal. You have the evidence with Hunter and Joe. You have the financial transactions, the emails, the money flow. You have the top secret intel. You can't even transfer classified data onto private servers. And Comey said, oh, yeah, well, all of this data, a reasonable prosecutor wouldn't prosecute. They don't do that with Trump. They go to bat for Democrats. So they compile evidence with Democrats of wrongdoing, of law breaking, but then with Trump, they're trying to find something. And with Democrats, they compile the evidence. They say, gosh, we don't think that a reasonable prosecutor would prosecute. With Trump, I've yet to be told exactly what he did. It's always a stretch of logic. Well, he incited a bunch of people to commit crimes. Well, where's the evidence he did that? Oh, well, we're investigating. He tried to pressure officials in Georgia. Well, where's the evidence he did that? Well, we're investigating. He committed crimes in New York. Where's the evidence? Oh, we're investigating. Well, why did they raid his Mar-a-Lago home? Oh, well, we're investigating. We don't know why. We don't even know why they went there. But servers with top secret intel, crime. Weighing illegal narcotics, crime, which is what one video shows Hunter doing. So, but here, they would not give her the search warrant, so they showed it to her about 10 feet away. They would not give her a copy of the search warrant. So I don't even know if they have a copy of the search warrant. And so you have this, you have armed agents outside. It's really unbelievable. So you can see the armed agents. Um, the document, initially they refused. You said, we don't have to show it to you. And there was a little bit of an exchange about whether it was appropriate to withhold the warrant when you're searching the residence of a former president who's likely to be the Republican nominee. And oh, by the way, they impeached Trump for the possibility. They couldn't even prove that he pressured another country. The possibility that he did. They couldn't prove anything to investigate Joe Biden. But now they send the FBI at him, and we don't even know why. And all of this is a desperate attempt to knock him out of 2024. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I might do another segment prior to midnight, but definitely hit subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. Be here tomorrow evening for the live stream. Thank you.